Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I promise that this video is going to be less and and a little more put together, so to speak. Will be in a second. Let me just check something. I just want to bring up the names of the places that we stayed at, or not the places that we stayed at. The names of the something. Okay, why are not? There we go. Okay. Anyway, so first I'm going to talk about Disneyland. So Disneyland, like I said, we've only been there one time. So I am by no means an expert on Disneyland. But, as I said in my last video, it does have 3 on-property hotels. The Paradise Pier Hotel, the Grand California Hotel, and the Disneyland Hotel. And there's, one on each side and one in the middle. And they are very close to the parks. Like, literally, you step outside the doors. Like, when we were standing waiting for Star Tours not Star Tours, Soarin' and Disney California Adventure, literally right there, like, beyond the fence, was one of the hotels. I'm pretty sure that it was the Paradise Pier Hotel, but I'm not 100% sure. And, we walked through downtown Disney when we had our reservation at Goofy's Kitchen, which is in the Disneyland Hotel. We walked right through downtown Disney and straight down to the hotel. Like, I'm very bad at this. They are very, very close to property, and it is one of the best things, in my opinion, of of Disneyland. Is just the proximity is so good for those 3 hotels. Because of the proximity to everywhere, to all 3 places. But that's also, in my opinion, a really good benefit of Disneyland itself, is its proximity to all the parks plus downtown Disney. They're just, everything's right there. You could literally go to all 3 places and not break a sweat. You know what I mean? Like, they're very, very close together, and that, I really like that a lot. And then the rides in Disneyland, we really enjoyed the rides. We didn't go on a ton of stuff, though. Like, that's the thing, is because we went during Christmas break, like the week between Christmas and New Year's, and because, oh my God, what am I supposed to do right now? And because, because it was a week between Christmas and New Year, it was very, very, very busy. And I knew that was going to happen, and because of the fact that my kids are older, and because of the fact that we have gone to Disney World multiple times, I knew that the kids would be okay with waiting in lines. I knew that they would be okay with us not necessarily getting to ride every single ride that they wanted to ride. So, we were okay with that. Like, genuinely, I just really wanted to see Disneyland at Christmas time. They do a special overlay for... Why am I like this? They do a special overlay for It's a Small World, and they do a special overlay for Haunted Mansion. And the Pirates of the Caribbean ride is different there. I don't know if Big Thunder Mountain is different. We did ride it twice. We really liked it. I don't know if it's different there because we've never been on the one in Disney World, actually. We've never had a chance to. The line was long, and there was other stuff that we wanted to go on. But we decided to try it out. It's a Small World is different in the sense that it's outdoor as well, like it's indoor and outdoor, which is really, really cool. But it was really neat to see it at Christmas. That was really cool. And then Haunted Mansion was very different because it was the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay for it, which again was really cool. And that was basically one of the main reasons, like that and the fact that because of my job and because of my kids' school, Christmas, it was either Christmas or spring break. And I figured if we're going to go at a ridiculously crowded time, it might as well be Christmas because I love everything to do with Christmas and especially Disney at Christmas. So, if we're going to essentially, go when it's insanely, ridiculously busy and, we're gonna, kind of hate how busy it is while we're there, we might as well make it be Christmas because I love Christmas so much. I know I already said that, but I'm trying to concentrate. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, so that was why we ended up going at Christmas, even though we knew how busy it was going to be. And we went on the Matterhorn bobsleds, which we really wanted to try. Like, our main goal, like, obviously we wanted to, go on, oh my gosh, as many fun rides as we could, just because. But we also wanted to go on a lot of the stuff that we can't go to when we go to Disney World. Because there's no sense in going on rides that we literally can ride a carbon copy of it at the park that we go to, all the time. It, seems kind of pointless to do something like that. So our main goal was to try to ride as much stuff that they either don't have it at our park or it's like vastly different at our park that we, the park that we regularly go to. So that was kind of our thought process there is, okay, what rides are we not going to, like I said, we wanted to do the holiday ones, like the ones with holiday overlays, because you don't get to see those normally, that's obviously something special for Christmas. And then anything that you don't regularly get at Disney World. And so that was cool to do. And we went to, like, our first day, we had lunch at, I think it's like called the Rose Tavern or something like that. And that is the park that is meant to be the, like the bar that Gaston hangs out at in Beauty and the Beast. And that was cool, but that had, just basic, I'm going to do my B-reel real quick, guys. Don't mind me, B-reeling. So that was, okay, I guess I get to do this level again, whatever, oh my gosh. But yeah, so it was, I can't remember what we got there. I know we got a holiday, like, it was like the gray stuff, but it was like the holiday version. And when I got it, like, when I ordered it, because I did mobile order. And so when I got that, don't do that. When I got that, I was anticipating it to be very small. So I got each one of us our own individual. And it turned out to be huge. And I'm pretty sure that we took like a couple bites and that was it. But the food there was, it was good. It was medium. I don't want to say mediocre because that seems mean. It was, standard theme park food. It was okay. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like, not something that like we're gonna dream about, and then we went, oh my gosh, did you guys see that? That was a close one. We went to, I want to say, I think that was lunch, our first day, as we did that, and then our and then our dinner that day was we had reservations at Goofy's Kitchen in the Disneyland Hotel. And that was the day that it like rained and rained and rained, and it was terrible. But we also were okay with it raining and raining because that is not at all what I meant to say. Actually, I did not mean to say we were okay with it raining because blah blah. I did not. Oh, okay, that's what that pipe was for. That's good to know. The kids really like Chef Mickey's at Disney World, and Goofy's Kitchen is supposed to be like the, like the Disneyland version. And I will tell you guys right now, my children loved Goofy's Kitchen. They said that it blew Chef Mickey's out of the water. I apologize, Chef Mickey's. We still love you, but Goofy's Kitchen, just above and beyond. They really, really liked it. They thought the food was really good. It had really good options. Like, it's California, so it's going to have, like, I guess more, like, healthy or, like, salad-y type things, and they really liked it. Like, they very, very much enjoyed it. And so that was a huge, huge hit. Oh my gosh. I did that last time too. I did not mean to do that. But anyway, so that was a huge hit for the kids. They really liked that place. And so then the second day we went to, I can't remember where we went for lunch the second day. It was a place in, what do you call it? Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm actually going to look on my phone so I can find the name of it, because I remember that we thought that it was pretty good. Go to dining. I'm going to do Disney's California Adventure. It was... I feel like there weren't as many options for food at Disneyland. I will say that, like for like quick service. Did we go to the Paradise Garden Grill? Might have been the Paradise Garden Grill. Whatever it was basically right next to Soarin', because that was the first ride we went on. And by the time, like, the line was so long that by the time we were done with our line at Soarin', the kids were ready for lunch. Like, I'm not kidding when I tell you we spent an insane amount of time waiting in lines. But, like I said, that was something that we fully anticipated, so we weren't, like, mad about it or anything. It's just the way it is. But anyway, we went to, we had lunch at that place. And originally, there was a place that we were going to go for dinner while we were at California Adventures, but I feel like we didn't really give California Adventures the chance that it, I guess, deserves. I'm really bad at those for some reason. Because we were cold, it got rainy, the kids were kind of over it, and so we left fairly early that day, and we ended up just door dashing, like, I don't even remember, something. But the third day, I have to look up that restaurant as well, because I can't remember the name of it, but it was our favorite restaurant. So I am going to look it up real quick. It was Carnation Cafe, right? Yeah, Carnation Cafe. We really, really, really liked that. The service was good, the food was good. They had like this baked potato soup that Lucas and I loved, and it was good. And bless you.
gonna sit down here for a second.
I'm talking about the difference between Disneyland and Disney World. I'm starting with Disneyland. Can you think of anything like with Disneyland that like sets it apart from Disney World?
Well, in my opinion, I would say Disneyland is for smaller kids, and Disneyland has more roller coasters and more intense rides, so I would say that would be for
You mean
more...
Disney World is for smaller kids?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, Disney World is for smaller
Yeah,
kids.
Lucas definitely said that he thinks that Disneyland is more for like older kids because it has more of that thrill rides. But Disneyland also has a lot of like smaller kid rides as well, honestly. Like
No, but not as many as Disney World.
I suppose that's true. But yeah, so I would say with Disneyland, it's definitely a smaller park. You definitely can do it. Like we had 3 days and that felt like plenty. I wouldn't be opposed to going for longer at some point, but we definitely, like, I remember when I first booked the trip, I remember thinking, you know, gosh, I hope that the kids are okay with doing 2 days at Disneyland and only one at California Adventures. Why did I just do that? And as it turns out, thank goodness I did that because they weren't big fans of California Adventure. I do feel like if maybe I would have done 2 and 2, maybe like the second day at California Adventure, they, you know, might have been better if it was like a little bit warmer, less rainy that day or something. But I genuinely don't know. And because like we didn't explore California Adventure, I feel like as much. Like we didn't go fully into Cars Land. Like Paradise Pier, like it was crowded, it was rainy, it was kind of chilly. And I mean, we did go on quite a few things, but shit, I gotta quit doing that. But it wasn't all, you know, I'm gonna do this level again real quick just to get some stuff from it. But it was fun. I just keep saying but, and then not making any points. I'm really bad at storytelling. Yeah, Disneyland. Oh, we did try churros. We tried churros. I know I already said this in a different video, but I'm saying it again. We tried churros at... Damn it. We tried churros at Disney... Yes. At Disneyland. And they are far superior, in my professional opinion. Disneyland churros blow Disney World churros out of the water. Like, essentially, it's like comparable to like Disneyland churros would be like those, you know, those Taco Bell, like crispy, crunchy, cinnamon-y things that they have. I can't remember what they're called. Like, compare those to like, I don't know, like a Krispy Kreme donut or something. You know what I mean? Like they're chewier and like bigger and doughier, and they were really good. Like, I 100% think that Disneyland churros are way better. And we definitely liked the table service or like buffet style restaurants way better at Disneyland as well. They were good. Like they just really were. Oops. And so that was good. And then, oh, another thing that I really liked with Disneyland, which of course we already knew this going in, but I really like the fact that with Disneyland, the characters just walk around. Like, you can just be walking down and suddenly Peter Pan and Wendy are just walking next to you. Or like, we walked in the one day and Chip and Dale were just wandering down the street. And you can just like pop in and say hi and take a quick picture with them, and you know, it's not like super long lines and shit. So that part was really cool. I did very much enjoy the fact that that the characters were just so like right there. We didn't take huge advantage of it simply because like my kids are they don't really care that much about characters, but it's nice to just kind of have them there. Like even if you just smile and wave at them or snap a quick picture as they're walking by, it's just cool that they're just right there. Damn it. And I don't know what else. What else can I say about Disneyland? I guess just overall, it's much smaller, but I kind of like that about it. Like I kind of like the smallness, but it's also like it's a park that I would go to every few years, not a park that I would go to super, super often. If I lived in California, I'd go there all the time, probably every day. But for planning a trip, because like it has a lot of good neighbor resorts that are nice, and I do like them. The accommodations are good. You know, they have a lot of them have free breakfast. They have shuttles. Some of them are right across the street from the parks, but the shuttles are iffy. It depends on which resort. Some of them have really good park dedicated ones. Some of them have basically city buses that you have to pay for, and they're iffy on if they're going to show up, and it can be kind of difficult. Plus, you don't really feel as much in like the Disney bubble as they say, because you like have a Target across the street that you can walk to. You know what I mean? Like it's nice, and like we did not use the pool one single time. In Disney World, we always use the pool at least once a day. We did not touch the pool at this resort because it was rainy and cold. But yeah, so that's Disneyland, my semi-review. I definitely need to go again to really get, like I need to go again when it's better weather, when we can really experience the parks properly. So I guess someday we'll do that. But until then, come back tomorrow and I will tell you guys more about Disneyland, or Disney World. So thank you for watching. Follow all my socials. They're linked below, and I will see you tomorrow.